All right. Um, we are basically going to look at one example here so that we focus on the three sets inside the universal sets and then apply some uh, um, exam-based question scenario. Now, let's say we have this one. This is our universal set, right? And then we have three sets in here. Like this. Let's say this is set A, this is set B, and this is set C. All right. Now we may have some elements T, W, X, U, V, Y, Z. Okay. Now let's say you have to list the elements. List the elements of list the elements. Okay. Let's say we have uh, B intersect A union C. B intersect A union C. Then B A complement intersect B. Then number C A intersect B all complement. And D A complement intersect C complement. Right? What would you do here? What would you do here? Huh? What would you do? Let's look at this first one, number one, number A, right? A or B intersect A, union C. Okay? So what would you do? You would look for B intersect A. And B intersect A is this region here. So you can as well say B intersect A equals to, then you list them. What do you have? You have X, Y, all right? And now C, set C is, I'm just showing you how you can approach this in simple terms. C would be X, Y, right? W, Z, because those are the elements which appear in C here. All right. Now, this means that therefore B intersect A union C would be the union of this set. We put the elements together. That would be X, Y, this ones. Then XY appears here, so we cannot repeat it. So we move on to W, Z. So this is the union between these two sets. You can simplify it like that, okay? Let's look at B. B is A complement intersect B complement. So you can start by looking at A complement. A complement, we talk of all elements outside A. That means we have Y, V, Z. Okay? Then let's look at B now. Elements in set B. Set B is this one. What do we have? We have X, Y, U, okay, and V. So you have these two sets and they say intersection. Intersection means the common elements. So I see V here and here. Then I see Y here and here. So that means you can say therefore A complement intersect B is this set Y V. All right. Now C A intersect B all complement. A intersect B all complement. A intersect B is here. All complement means outside this region. So we can talk of T. T, W, Y, V, Z. Okay? This is it. Straight away. Now, we have A, A complement intersect C complement. Here, what you can do, you can list these ones first and list this one and then find um, uh, the common elements. So let's say you can say A complement. Outside A, we have V, Y, Z. That is outside A because set A is here. The elements outside it are these ones. Okay. Then C complement. C complement, this is set C. So outside C would be TUV. Oh, yeah. Now, that means you can say therefore now A complement intersect C complement would be this elements. Do we have a common element? This one and this one. V. So that would be V. All right? Or you can remember De Morgan's law. You can remember De Morgan's law. What does it say? De Morgan's law says that this A complement intersect C complement is the same as A union C all complement. All right? So A union C would be these elements and these ones. A union C. The elements in set A and in set C together. So A union C complement is outside of this region. That means you could see it's only V there. You could still find it and say, okay, that would be a set with the member C, V. So this is how you can approach these things. I just wanted to show you this. Okay. Now we will after having looked at this, we will have uh, one example here where we are going uh, to shade. Okay, we are going to shade. Now let's look at this. We are still on three sets. Okay, on three sets. Let's say you have this diagram here. You have the diagram. Then you have this. Oops, it shouldn't have gone out here. I'm sorry. Then we have A, we have B, we have C. All right. Then you are asked to shade. Shade. Say A. um, mm, shade. Say A. intersect B. Okay, B, then you shade A union C. Then A intersect B intersect C. Then you has to shade A union B. Okay, A union B intersect C. Okay, then B intersect A union C. All right. How would you shade these ones? How would you do that? Hmm? How would you do that? Let's start with this one. Number A. Now, number A, you have A intersect B. So A intersect B is it's here. Very simple. It's here. This one. A intersect B. Okay? Yeah. That is A intersect B. All right. Now, number B. A union C. A union C, that would be this. These two sets together. A union C. Don't. Okay. A union C. All right. Look at it carefully. A union C. Set A is here. Shade A and C. Those are the elements or the region in this case. All right. Number C. Number C, we have our universal set. We have the three sets in here. All right. So A intersect B intersect C. A intersect B intersect C. All right. So you can just shade A and shade B intersect C, and then spot the double shaded region. Let's look at it. Hmm? Let's look at it. We have okay. I can just put it here. Let's say A, B, and C. Now, what do we do? What we do here is it's this. This is what we are going to do here. We are going to we are going to look for A. Set A is here. Okay. Then B intersect C. B intersect C. B intersect C is here. Okay. So double shaded region, because it's the intersection, it's this region here. This is the region. Okay. Where is this region? It's here. Can I spot it well? Let me see. This it's this one. All right, that is the region. That is the region. Okay, so you shade A and then you shade B intersect C, then the double shading would be this intersection here. All right, yeah. So you can work it aside and then identify the shaded region, then you finalize the answer here. Okay, yes. Now let's continue and look at D. D, this is the universal set. All right. Now, we have A union B and then intersect C. We can shade them separately. Let's shade them separately. Oops, shouldn't go out there. Now, what do we have? Let's start with A union B. Let's shade A union B. It's this region. A union B is this region. Okay, it's this. Now, intersect C. Let's shade C. So intersection, double shaded region. Double shaded region, it's this one. Okay, so that means it's this region here. Clear? So that's how you can actually tackle this one. All right, that's how you can actually tackle that one. Okay, so E, let's look at E. So E, we have A, we have A, B, and C, right? So what do we do? Now we are going to shade B intersect A union C. We can shade set B separately and shade A union C separately and look for the double shaded region because this is the intersection. All right, so what do? We will just have to work it out here and then transfer it to the final answer. Oops, we have A, B, C. Now, B is here. This is set B. Okay. Now A union C. A union C is this one. A union C. A union C is this. Okay. A union C. So where is the double region? Double shaded region is this one. So that means we are talking about this region. We're talking about this region. Okay. So it becomes easier when you are in light of what you're supposed to do. Okay. So having said this, I wish now you understand what is happening. Okay. Take care.